So 2 years ago I uploaded my old school hip hop vinyl collection. It has slowly become the most viewed hip hop vinyl collection for old school stuff on YouTube, and through there I've gotten a lot of requests on to see my CD collection. So this is my old school rap CD collection. So first two that definitely got me into it in 1990 are those two right there, Hammer and Vanilla. That opened the floodgates. So first stop on the journey is EPMD, one of their comeback albums in 98, I believe, 97 maybe. Yeah, and they discovered Das EFX, one of my favorite groups of all time, at a rap battle. This is their first album, 91, Dead Serious. Straight Up Suicide, 93. Hold It Down. I bought this in Japan. This is the Japanese version. This is a great underground rap. And Generation FX, the last one I bought of theirs. Love Das EFX. Next we'll move into a little Public Enemy. Never Be a Brother Like Me Go Solo. Yeah, right, Chuck D. There's your solo album. There's Nation. Fear of a Black Planet. I was at the 20th anniversary show for this. They played the first 5 songs up to Terror Dome at the Commodore. It was fucking awesome. And Music and Our Message. Definitely right up there with Hammer and Vanilla to spark the love of hip-hop was that album. Kross's first one. Second album, The Bomb, that has a debut of the Brat on it. There's a song on there called DJ Nabs Break, which pretty much introduced me to what scratching could be sounding like done by a master, and that led me to this guy's album, DJ Nabs himself. Sick old school live album. Really good, tight scratch. So that's their second, that's their third, and there's their shitty remix album. I really liked Kross. I mean, they were the same age as me. I liked it. Moving into some monumental influences here. Beasties, loved, still love. Rest in peace. MCA, of course. Shitty Day. So there's their first. Paul's second. Check Your Head. This is the Sure Shot single, which I included because I don't know where my ill communication is, but don't know where it is. In Sound from Way Out. Hello Nasty. Anthology. This is kind of cool. They let the fans vote on what was going to be on here. 5 Boroughs. Mix Up. And when I said it, there's that. And Mixmaster Mike, the anti-theft device. Good turntablism on there. And from the Beasties we can move right into Cypress Hill's first album. Second album, Black Sunday. Third album, Temples of Boom. Now this one I would say one of the most listened to albums I own. This thing rules. Just love this one. Released and revamped EP, some Fuji stuff on there. Soul Assassins, this had big hype surrounding it when it came out. It's good stuff. Dre and Be Real, Puppet, KRS-One's got a song on there, a bit of Wu-Tang, good stuff. Psycho Realm is an offshoot of Cypress Hill. It's okay. And Cypress Hill Live at the Fillmore, which is just okay as well. Love Cypress Hill though. And from right there we can go into House of Pain. These guys were homeboys. Put Your Head Out features Cypress Hill on that track. Truth Crushed to Earth Shall Rise Again. I think like the day before or the day of this release, Everlast revealed that the group is done. It's a good record. And then there's Everlast's first solo. We all know that one. And moving right along on our tour, we come to N.W.A featuring Ice Cube, MC Ren, Eazy-E, and Yella and Dre. The world's most dangerous group. Greatest hits. There's Yella, One Mo Nigga to Go, dedicated to the memory of Eazy. Not a very good record. It's On, classic stuff. This is the first one after his death. Awesome album here. Eternally, we all own that, I'm sure. And now here's this segues into Bone, because that's Eazy's protege. He brought them into the game. For the Love of Money on here, of course. First album. Second album, when I first heard this stuff, Mo Murda, blew my mind. I wrote this song out. by hitting rewind, pause, you know. Before the internet, wrote it out, couldn't understand what the fuck they were saying. Double LP, Art of War, good bass lines on there. Flesh and Bone, talk about a bass line. Fourth song on this, World So Cruel with Rev Run, just pounds on there. And then the Mo Thugs Family Scriptures, that was featuring the whole Mo Thug family. Couple tracks that are awesome, but the rest of it's kind of shitty. Talk about your modern day classic, that fucking album right there, 10 out of 10. Westside Connection, Bow Down. Huge album. Members of Westside, Mac 10, based on a true story. Strength of the Backyard Boogie single, this was a big album. Dub C's first or second album with the Mad Circle, Curb Servin'. Mac 10 and Ice Cube are on the second song here, West Up. Shadiest One, WC's next album, really good. Coolio, who was part of the Mad Circle, Takes a Thief album, huge, 94. Not so good. And staying on the west side of things, Oakland will got a couple here. E40 Hall of Game, there's a Pac song on here, Rapper's Ball or Player's Ball, what is it? Who knows? Pac's on it, that's why I bought it. It's good stuff. Black Bossolini, Spice, and inside there's also America's Nightmare. Ant Banks, Big Thanks, Pac song on here, that's why I bought it. Man, you had a Tupac song on your album, it was getting sold. Loonies, first album with the classic 5 on it. Second album, not so classic. So still staying on the west side, we can move into Warren G's first album. Obviously gigantic. Warren G's protege sort of thing, side project. Staying in the G-Funk type stuff. The Twins, good tracks on here, Round and Round. Warren G's second album, sort of a letdown. Took a long time to come out, was kind of hit and miss. Some big bass lines on there though. And then I included this here because there's a song by the Dove Shack on there. This soundtrack was everywhere. Great, great stuff on there. There's a Pac song, a Bone song. Good stuff. And then from Warren we can go into his buddy Snoop, Doggy Style. Obviously, enough said. One of the greatest rap records ever. Murder Was the Case. Awesome stuff. Showcasing Death Row artists. Really good shit on there. Snoop's second album, which at the time was a big letdown, I found. But there's some decent tracks on there now that time has been kind to it and compared to what he's put out recently. And he's now Snoop Lion. Then we go into greatest hits. There's some exclusive tracks on here, but it's not bad. I think like Tom Morello's on one of these songs. Anyways, from Snoop we move into Pac. Oh, this is one of the best ever, Thug Life. If you don't have this, go get it. Me Against the World, classic 95. Then Suge got him out of jail here. Of course, we all know that album. This is the first one that came out after he died. I remember going to the mall to buy this. Then Machiavelli, Suge Shot Me, Tupac and Outlaws, Gang Related, Runnin', Tupac and Biggie, Friday soundtrack, instrumentals only of the Chronic 2001, that's good to bump in your car. Death Row's Greatest Hits, double disc collection, pretty awesome, all-inclusive. DJ Quick, Way Too Funky, and Safe and Sound. He wasn't on Death Row at this point, but he's still part of the family. And then from Tupac and Biggie, we'll go into Bad Boy. So there's Ready to Die, one of the greatest debuts of all time. There's Life After Death. Born Again, I don't really like. Here's the single, We'll Always Love Big Papa. This is the only place you could get that at the time, so I had to buy that. P. Diddy and the Fam, I saw them on this tour in '97. P. Diddy Forever, not too good. The Locks, can you guys remember them? Living Off Experience, lame. Mace, oh my god. King of the Monotone. Foxy, Il Nana, this is a good album. And Jay-Z, early one, second album I think, after Reasonable Doubt. I'm going to rip through these ones because they're probably all essential, you should know them all by now. This is all BDP, whole set. This is epic live rap, best live rap you can find. Sex and Violence, First KRS solo. Rappers Are in Danger. I Got Next. Step Into a World. The Sneak Attack. Slept On album. Mixtape. Nelly dissing. Sucked. Kris Styles was good. So from my love of hip-hop stemmed turntablism, turntable stuff, scratching, whatever. I bought my first set of decks in 2001 or 2, and just went from there. All this stuff, classic, you should know it all. Return of the DJ Volume 1. These were just epic for their time. Number 2 I lost. This is 3. This is one of the greatest hip-hop compilations you can get. Really good old stuff. Flex Existentialism, Ninja Tune, DJ Clue, this was good at the time. DJ Scribbles, a must back then. In the Beginning, classic. First Honda record, second Honda record. Laid in Full by M Boogie, this is great. If you can find this, get this. This is good underground. And from there was a song, We Did It by the Loot Pack. So from there I went and got the Loot Pack's album. The Antidote, good stuff. Mixtape, Funk Flex, Volume 2, 60 minutes, great. Huge song, Let Me Clear My Throat. Hope you all know that one. And this is a good one too, if you can find this. DJ Andy Smith, The Document. Great skills on here. Really eclectic mix of tunes. Now we will enter the Wu first album. First solo album by a member. All these are just classic. This is one of my favorites. One of the greatest album covers. One of the greatest albums. Raw. Good beats. Redman, just put him in there because he's affiliated with meth. This is another good one. This is double disc. This is one of the first, what were they called, those things? Enhanced CDs. You could go put it in your PC in '97 and walk around the Wu Mansion. Anybody remember doing that? That was hilarious. Supreme Clientele, Capadonna, good stuff. Apparently RZA didn't pay him shit for this entire album. I was reading an article about that a while back. ODB, not the greatest album here. And the Iron Flag, Wu-Tang in the house. My store-bought Outkast section is a little lacking. Here's Southern Playalistic, ATLiens, Speaker Box, Into Mobb Deep, Into Hell on Earth, classic album. Black Sheep from '91, The Choice Is Yours, Mr. Long Drez. It's their second album, Fallout, not many people know that one. Absolute must, hip-hop classic right there. Naughty 3, not bad either. Poverties. And before we get to the one-offs, this is a little collection of stuff that was just around in the 90s. This is a compilation. Good stuff here, sort of grunge bands mixed with hip-hop. Of course, gotta have that. Erykah Badu Live, this is a great record. Usher, everyone was banging that. SWV, I think there's a P. Diddy song on here. Little C's, Mace, Foxy. This is a good rap record, actually. Monumental. Dead Prez, this soundtrack was everywhere. AJ, Nothing But a Number. And the Pony himself. Wyclef, this is pretty cool what he did with this record. Fugees, great debut. The Firm, Nas, Foxy, AZ, Nature, and Nas. Beatnuts with Big Pun. Stone Crazy. Capital Punishment. Yeah, Baby. Here's some one-offs, some twosomes here. Mix-a-Lot's first, or maybe not first, but the only one that mattered. Return of the Bumpasaurus. Ice-T, one of the best records ever for this genre. Body Count, not the Cop Killer version, only 17 tracks there. Rakim the Master, 99 I think. This was a great double LP. This was his return in '97. Guess Who's Back, plus a greatest hits disc. The OGC, The Storm. This is Boot Camp Click members. This is good stuff. Look this up. OGC, No Fear. It's the Rang Wunda. Then this is Boot Camp Click. First Busta, after leaving Leaders of the New School. Second, a lot of good singles on there. Ghetto Boys, this is classic. This is a really, really hardcore fucking rap record. Ghetto Boys, Resurrection, good stuff. That's where the famous song from Office Space comes from, when they beat the shit out of the printer. Scarface, there's a Pac song on there. Smile, I believe, is it. Yep, number 10. Rascals, Vancouver, good shit. There's a KRS song on there. That one, that's their third record, I believe. This one, they kind of flipped the script, went all, you know, Jamaican, and I don't know, it was awesome. It's a sound I wanted to hear, and I was so shocked it came right out of Vancouver. It was sweet. Into Jamaican stuff, The Herbalist, Arrested Development, Buju. I did not know that Buju Banton is in prison for 9 years. Check out the song Champion if you don't know him, but he's doing a bid right now for coke. And Bounty Hunter. Okay, last section, the one-offs. Here we go, good stuff in here. Biz Markie mix I made, first and second album, I believe. This one's called Pickin' Boogers, if you can believe it. This is Lead of the New School. They all fit onto one CD. Doug Lazy, Dr. Ice, The Mike Stalker, both J-Roos, DEL, Run, Big Daddy, CB4, He's the DJ, I'm the rapper, Maestro. This is an epic record, so good. Fushnikins, F you, don't take it personal. Farside, classic. Keepers of the Funk by LONS. Murder Squad. Now, I don't know if many people know about this one. This is some good West Side shit. Now this, if you were to get one record, get this out of all this collection. This is fucking awesome. Razel. This guy was good. D12. This is a big album. Huge album. Make Crack Like This. Fitty. This, I swear to God, when this came out, this didn't leave my CD player in my Cutlass for like 8 months. The Game. This was supposed to be the Return of the West, but I didn't really like it that much. Late Registration. Chaos. Sugar Hill and Grandmaster Flash. Nice disc set, all encompassing. And we end on Moment of Truth. Rest in peace, Guru.